So the Coinbase CEO, Brian Armstrong, he's against the Clarity Bill. I've read a little bit of Clarity Bill and a lot of news and this and that. Let me tell you something about it. In the US and in Europe and everywhere in the world, there are banks. Banks have the right to have deposits. They have the customer deposit their money inside the banks, and then the banks are allowed to pay some interest on the deposits. And if you're not a bank, then whether or not you can do that, if regulators can allow you or not, this is a big issue. Paying rewards, which is actually what they issue stable coins to consumers, and they have to purchase treasuries against it, and on the treasuries and the treasury bonds they get interest paid, and from those interests they pay some of it to the paying subscribers as an interest. This is a function of a bank. It is not going to get approved unless Coinbase also does these trainings or allows or goes through this regulatory framework, which a country or the European Union or be it the US or whichever country, no country can allow any institution, no crypto, to just start acting like a bank without passing the regulatory framework for a bank, designed for a bank. If I want to be a bank, I must apply to be a bank, and the regulators would see if I satisfy the documentation and the requirements, and if I pass the framework, then I will be allowed to carry out the banking services and having deposits and paying money on the deposits back. So this is something which is not going to change, and that's why Coinbase is down like a lot, 50% down from the tops, because a huge part of their income, like 40% of their income is just like interest income, which is going to get reduced anyway because the new Fed chair is going to come and Kevin, I don't know what was his last name, and he's going to reduce the interest rates, and means Coinbase's interest income is already going to reduce anyway. This is also another. The question is, are the other parts and segments of the business of Coinbase going to grow fast enough? If yes, then